Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. I needed to come in and actually talk to you all. And you know what? This was not my idea of how I wanted to actually speak to you all. I haven't spoken to you all very candidly in quite a while, but let me go ahead and do this. For those of you who are actually tuned in who don't know who I am, my name is Milan Treasure, aka James Colwell. Yes, I am actually both of those people. And like I said, I haven't come in and actually spoken with my people so candidly in quite a while. And I'm really sad that this is actually the reason that I actually have to do it. But you all know, well, we all know that there is YouTube beef. YouTube beef is actually a part of YouTube. It's one of the drawbacks. It's one of the necessary evils, I'd say, of the YouTube streets. But it is what it is. Now, my thing is, I'm not really trying to be in any beefs. I'm not, and I've actually said this lately. I said, I'm not really interested in doing any beefing with anybody or anything like that. And I've been really keeping my nose clean, so to speak. But I've had to come out. I've had to come out. In the past, I've had my moments, trust me, when I've had to come out and windmill in the street with the girls, honey, and carry on. But, I was trying to chill. But for some reason, I was gone, and people like to try you. And it just kind of is what it is. So I had to come. I was really going to just not say anything. I was just going to just let it go and just keep it moving. But it just seems as though this person really doesn't want to let it go and keep it moving. But I'm going to say this. I'm definitely not coming down off my chariot to throw tomatoes and rotten fruit and vegetables with this person. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. You wanted a response, and here it is. Okay, so I've been accused of calling names and different things like this. I literally have not said anything about anyone. I haven't said anything. I have not been in the chats, commenting when things are going down. I've not been bothering anyone, and anyone can actually attest to that. I've not been bothering anyone. Now, the thing is, people have poked and they've prodded at me, and they've been trying to get me to come out, trying to get me to come off my porch. And I kept saying, nah, I'm not really going down into the streets. Now, keep in mind, I am not a punk. Not a punk, and I'm not afraid to come into the street. The street is, I've made my spot in the street. When I go out to the street, as soon as I approach the curb, it'll light up. My name will light up. I actually have a name out there in them streets. So, my spot, my standing spot will light up. But I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not. But the one thing that, knowing me, I cannot stand for someone to tell a lie on me. And that's what's actually going on. I did not say anything to this woman. I didn't call this woman any names. I was actually in ZT's live when he was having a fit going off on this woman, and I told him to take it easy because there's a misunderstanding, and I hadn't said anything or anything like that. I addressed the woman directly and told her, "Hon, I have no beef with you. I really don't know who you are. I really don't know what you're talking about, but I haven't said anything about you." Flat out. And the thing was, it's a name that I called someone else during another beef, and another YouTuber actually resurfaced the name and put a 2.0 on it and gave it to this woman. And none of that had anything to do with me. None of it had anything to do with me. I'm completely not in it at all. But she took that, she ran with it. It really, and the funny part is, this stuff happened back in December. It's February. We all know what that is. It's called clickbait. It's clickbait. And for her, it's worked a little bit. You know, a little bit it's worked. But what I will say is it didn't work in the way that I think she wanted it to work. Because the thing that really, and I'm not really all that shocked, I'm shocked at the numbers of people who have actually come to my aid and said, no, that's not true. James didn't say anything. You're making this up. No, maybe you misunderstood. You know, I mean, it's been an outpouring, and that is why I actually came public to make the video. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all of the YouTubers and the YouTube people who are not creators, who are actually their watchers, who have actually come and actually said what they had to say and actually have actually stood there in the gap for me. I was really taken aback, and it really did hit home for me. It's definitely nice to be liked and not hated. You know what I mean? Because when you're hated on the streets, or even when it's questionable, you know, in the past when I've gone through beefs and things get out there and it's the wrong information and you're being accused of things and you're being blamed, it's a lot. It's heavy, you know what I mean? But this was a complete flip, and people were really saying, no, sweetie, you're wrong. This could be rectified. Just go ahead and, you know, but she doesn't want to rectify it. She wants whatever it is that she's clickbait. She wants to gain subscribers. You all know the game. You know how the game works. That's just not what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying. I'm not trying to. And well, the thing is, I'm one that will actually help you. I got a couple little subscribers. I'll help you with subscriptions. You know what I mean? I'll do it all the time. I will go up to Shay Treasure, which is my people, House of Treasure, Shay Treasure, and I'll tell them in a minute, okay, go support this person, go look at this person, that kind of thing. But the way that you've approached me, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Not at all. A lot of what she did, she comes across, there's a lot of underlying stuff there that I would never promote her. You know, there's a lot of underlying homophobia and transphobia and some other things that were actually really flirting around there. And, you know, you stuck your head out there. You put my whole name in the video and you went there. You called me out into the street is what you did. You called me into the street, and I'm telling you, I'm not... And then she lied. That was the part. You're lying. You know full well who I am. You know more about me than what you tried to lead on. And the more you talk, the more we realize how much you know about me. You try to pretend you didn't know I did drag. Come on, honey. I've been doing drag for 23 years. And as a matter of fact, honey, I loves me an old, sickening, white piece of hair, honey. Non-sprayed. Y'all know, and you know, and while we're here, we might as well do some things. Ain't no need in wasting the video. Let me give y'all a hair tip while we're actually here. You'll take something away from this video other than somebody out there acting foolish. Okay, here's a hair tip. With your units, ladies and gents, with your units, try to stay away from the spray as much as possible. It's a good tip, because the longer you stay away from the spray, the longer you keep the life of your wig or your unit, whichever you want to call it. And you be good to your unit, and your unit will be good to you. And then, you know, I've battled with cancer before, so I watch what I'm spraying upside my wigs, honey, because you don't never know. You be spraying all kind of stuff in your wigs, trying to do things, and honey, and the next thing you know, you mess around and be having to go to chemo. And that's one thing I definitely don't want to do, is go back to chemo. You cannot be spraying all kind of strange chemicals and things onto your units. Be very careful. Stay away from the sprays, and your unit will last you longer. So there we go. There's a tip. Now, like I said, I'm on here. I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to do something positive. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to go live. I'm trying to meet my people. I'm actually traveling around. You know, I'm trying to go city to city and try to meet my people and get to you all and hug you around your neck and meet you and just love on you and have a good time. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm trying to do. And, you know, and I really appreciate, and dig this. I even seen in some of them comments, I saw a person who we had a little bit of a falling out years ago. She even stepped out there, and I won't use her name, but she stepped out in the street and said, no, ma'am, you're wrong. That's not how he gets down. Do you know how much character that took? No, ma'am, you are wrong. That is not. She literally stepped out in the street and spoke to my character. And you know what? For that, baby, if you see this video, I thank you. I thank you, and my hat and my wig's off to you, because that did show great character. And I really, really appreciate that. I really did. I appreciated that. Because there's no real bad blood between us. We just didn't see eye to eye on something. Again, with this whole name calling thing, that whole Gator Croc situation, that I even hated that even got drugged back up, because me and that woman haven't had any problems. We don't have any problems. And I'm not trying to be dragging up old problems with somebody. She's over there in her lane. I'm over here in my lane. Me and the lady have had no problems. I'm constantly sending people over to her channel. Constantly. You've seen me in live say, go over to her channel, support her. You know what I mean? She's good. She's funny. That kind of thing. Her and I just didn't see eye to eye on some real life things. But that's, you know, it didn't stop what talent she has. And that's how I get down. You know, I'm just trying to have a good time with my people. Chill out. You know, give out some smiles. Smile for you as big and pretty as I can. Y'all know what I mean. And just chill. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I have flaws too. Anyway, so like I said, I'm not trying to steal anybody's man. I'm not trying to cause dissensions between people or groups of people. I'm not trying to upset anyone. I'm not trying to make anybody question their worth at all. You know, there's always this thing of women versus. I don't do that. I don't do the women versus. If you look at my people, 95% of my people are black women. And I love them all. And y'all know it. Y'all know I love y'all to death, honey. So no, that's not my gig. That's not my gig at all. Damn what you heard. I lives for my queens, honey. And when you come over onto my channel, that's what you're treated, like a queen. And everybody can attest to that. I don't understand. I don't know how this came about. I don't know where she's going to go from here, but this is what I'm telling you all. I'm trying to do something positive and bring some good content onto the platform for my people. That's it. I ain't trying to be out here beefing with nobody. Child, listen, let me tell you something. And this is directly to the woman who has started this whole thing. I'm just trying to successfully reach the age to get my AARP card. And I know you understand. I know you understand, darling. And the thing is, I know where I am. You know where you are. Girl, get that AARP card, honey. At this point, we in the spot where you could actually see the forest through the trees. Like, truly. You can see the forest through the trees. I'm not trying to be sitting around where nobody making up no beef. If we have a real issue, that's something different. But literally making up something, why are we trying to do that when we're so close to a free bus pass? Some of us closer than others, honey. You know, they call it senior moments for a reason. But it's like, seriously, ain't nobody trying to do all that. So on that, I'm getting ready to get on out of here. I'm going to get on out of here. And I've said what I've said. You know, I've tried to clear it up. She doesn't want to clear it up. That's fine. Like I said, at this point, I'm not trying to get out in the street and windmill. Now, I'm hoping that this should clear everything up, and it should be done, and that be it. I don't want to have to approach this again. But remember, when it comes to those streets, I have a spot in the street. My name is already written in chalk on the street. So I'm not trying to prove myself to anybody. I don't need to prove myself to anybody. And really, you don't either. You know, there's other ways to build your channel. And on my back is not it. Sorry. Anyway, so last thing I'm going to say is, child, listen, Saturdays at 12 o'clock, come on out and kick it with me. If you haven't done so already, swipe left, baby. That's what I'm doing. On Saturdays at 12 p.m., I do all my little entertainment gossip and internet gossip, even some of this stuff. You know, depending on how the beefs are going, I may actually speak out on the status of the internet streets sometime. I talk about all the things that have gone on with me and my travels throughout the week on Swipe Left. If you haven't been watching, please do. I release a new episode every Saturday promptly at 12 p.m. Come on out and play with us, honey. We has us a good time. A good time. And that's what I plan to keep on doing, having a good time. All right, you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. And, oh, one last thing that I did see, and this actually speaks to who I am, okay? And some of the comments, I did see people threatening to report her channel. Don't do that. Do not do that. That is not my get down. That's not how I work. I'll tell you, I've been on YouTube for a multitude of years. I have never click the unlike button. I have never reported a person's channel because they did or said something that I didn't like. That's just not me. I'm not trying to snatch anybody's channel. I don't do that. I don't care about her using my name in the title and all of that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. And I don't want you all to do that. You know, to snatch someone's channel away, that's really sinister, and that's just not my get down. So I love you guys, and I really appreciate you sticking up for me and that kind of thing, but I don't want her harmed that way. I do not. So please don't do that. Please do not flag her channel. Do not do that. Do not do that. She doesn't have to like me. She doesn't have to like me, and if she gets too out of pocket, you all know I will take my spot in the street. So no, but I'm not, no. I haven't been in anything thus far, and Vegas Gate, you all know, was horrible. I've been in nothing through YouTube thus far, myself personally, that required me to be trying to take someone's channel down, so I don't want you all to do that, and don't threaten her with that anymore. So please, take that to heed. That's not how I get down. That's not how I fight. I know how to fight dirty. I don't fight that dirty. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you real soon. And thank you guys for watching always and always supporting. Thank you. See you soon.